Peace, you guys. I just checked my inbox again and got another message for the Ask Nefer Nubia. And today is September the 2nd. And this question is: how do you know when out of thousands of people, a certain one is indeed the one? I love that question. I love the question. That question gets me so excited because it's it's just a fun question. I love talking about love. Okay, it's my favorite subject because I am an extremely loving woman, and I love to give love in so many different ways. I love to cater to um, somebody special. When I'm dating someone special or in a relationship in so many different ways. I love to spoil in so many different ways. So I love it in return too. But I'm such a big giver, and I have to always remember that I should be receiving too. Okay, because givers need to set boundaries because takers rarely do. But let's get back to the subject in hand. How do you know? Well, there are soulmates and there are twin flames. Your soulmates, you can have many soulmates, and you often recognize them immediately. Like when you come across them, you're like, whoa, you're so familiar. Like you felt like you knew them already from different lifetimes. Like some guys say, oh, I knew she was going to be my wife the moment I met her. You know, you hear that a lot, and then it happens when they're together for a long time. So soulmates, it's a big feeling of familiarity, and I feel like kindred spirits, and everything is always like, yeah, I remember you. Yeah, me too. Yeah, wow, kindred souls, kindred spirits. You have many of those. Soulmates can come in forms of spouses, best friends, um, just mates that you've been traveling with through that lifetimes. Your twin flame, the one, um, is that unique individual that has a tendency, it's not always sweet. Your twin flames oftentimes come to challenge you, to really force you to grow. And you can get into many arguments, disagreements, altercations because they stand in front of you like a Mitchell mirror and make you see every part of yourself, the deepest, darkest to the brightest, lightest. You really see yourself. They reflect that back to you and they challenge you to grow. And you also have the feelings of familiarity. Okay, it's the twin flames. It's like one body split in one spirit, one energy split into two bodies. This person, um, oftentimes, if you're thinking about them, now of course sometimes it's not. You can think about somebody they can call, but your twin flame feels when you're hurting, feels when you're happy, feels when you're sad. You often can be really psychic when it comes to twin flames. You may even travel to have astral projection and travel and see them, or they may travel and see you. You know, you will have a certain connection. Now, this is and it's a very spiritual thing, a very spiritual connection. Now, this is an interesting thing. I am open I'm not totally not opposed to polygamy, put it like that, because I love to love. I love people. I love nation building. I love taking resources, your resources and my resources, her resources, and putting them together. Because the more resources you have, the more you're able to build. Now, I'm not about to make this video about polygamy. I'll do another video on that later, because it's a very complex thing. But with polygamy, does that mean that, okay, if this man has three women, is there any such thing as the one? Say a man, hypothetically speaking, or a woman has more than one spouse. Each spouse serves a purpose. Each spouse comes with a different energy. Each spouse has something different to offer to the whole, to make the whole function properly. Okay. Of course, you can't have this type of environment, an environment where people are egotistical or insecure, because that will only create jealousy and conflict. And it is my own personal quote unquote belief, for lack of a better term, that you can love more than one person at a time and love them differently for different reasons. It takes a very mature, higher vibrating individual to do this. It's totally not for everybody. And it's very rare as well that it functions in a healthy manner to where everybody's fulfilled and happy. But it can definitely happen. Now, if that's the case, how do you know? Is there any such thing as a one if I have three wives? Your twin flame perhaps will be one of your wives. Does that mean that you love any of those other wives less? No. It just means this one person is your, I don't want to say main wife, but she's the one that's been traveling with you to challenge you, to bring out a certain aspect of you, to get you to raise your karma and your vibration so you don't have to come back and repeat all of this. Okay? And that person you will always have, even if you two don't make it work this lifetime, you will always have a strong connection, strong vibrate, a strong pull, a strong tie. It is very important not to get confused lust with love. Just because you're attracted to someone or they make you feel good physically does not mean that that person is the one. You can make soul ties sexually and then confuse yourself and think that that person is the one. That's why it's very important that before becoming intimate with someone on a physical level, that you guys really get to know each other intimately on a spiritual and a mental level, to see, are you guys working towards this? Do you have the same priorities, values, goals, visions? Do you believe in raising children the same? Do you believe in like how you do it? Does it match? Does it go together? Don't waste your time with, oh, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite flower? These things don't matter. What really matters is how you guys vibrate together, how you guys can manifest together, because both of you are wanting the same things, and both of you are working towards the same things, and both of you are being healthy individuals as individuals so that you can be a healthy unit in a whole, because it's all about teamwork. Everything boils down to choice. So, even though you may come across your twin flame or your soulmate, it is still a choice whether you choose to be with that person in this lifetime or not. I attract, case in point, like many of you do, many different people. And what it comes down to is the choice to be with that person or not to be. Okay, sorry, something popped up on my screen. To be with that person or not to be. As I get older, I'm now 32. As I get older, I become extremely finicky on who I choose to be with, because who I choose to be with is a person that I want to marry. Okay, I'm extremely finicky in my dealings with people, you know, and I try to be extremely mindful that I'm always in a healthy place so that I will be a healthy partner, and they're in a healthy place, so they'll be a healthy partner. You can choose to be whoever you want to be with, and you could choose to make it work or not to make it work, because it is the effort that you put in that you will get out, as long as you made a healthy choice in choosing a partner, again, that is willing to give you what you need, and you're willing to give them what they need to make it function properly. My phone is vibrating somewhere out right here. I didn't want that to distract you guys. So, the one, if that's what you choose to believe for yourself, then that's what it will be. There will be one. And you will go around, if you haven't found that person yet, looking and looking and searching and searching and looking and looking, and cold feet taking you forever to settle down and get married because you're waiting, looking, whatever. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. But that's a choice that you make for yourself in your life. That's how you choose to live it. Then other people choose to just make it work with whoever they're with. Some people choose to have more than one partner. And as long as it's done in a respectful manner where you're not being a player, but you're actually being honest with all the parties, then that's the choice that you guys make. So the one, it's up to you on what you choose to believe or what you choose to make work for you. Because again, you have the power. The power is in your hands. And I'm going to stop this video exactly at 11 minutes and 11 seconds. Because me as 11 Life Path member, I love that. If you guys have any questions or comments, be sure to leave them below. Be sure to also write me at Nefer Peacock Nubia on Facebook. And I will get with you guys soon. I love you. Namaste. Shalom. Assalamu alaikum. Peace.